Can Charles Leclerc win a race in this season? You notice my yard is different? The liner had a puka in it and the water was leaking out. I was trying to make a video about tires. Oh, good morning. Or at least it's morning for me. I have to go to work today. Not something that I do every day. And of course it's raining. And then why am I taking this car in the rain? Because I've discovered that this car has way better tires for the rain. I had no idea. And so this video is going to be about talking about the tires, the performance, and what I'm thinking I need to do next. Because I've learned through experience. I mean, I've read through things and people have told me about different things, but when you live through the tire experience and see, physically drive the difference in the different tires, it's a life changer. And I've had lots of different tires, which is a scary thought to think of because I've only been doing this Porsche stuff for like 5 years. So I'm not a professional YouTuber. I don't get paid for this. I'm not a journalist. I don't work for some magazine or website or article. I just, this is my life. This is me making a decision years ago that you only have so much time to do fun shit, and so do it. Buy a car. It's gonna lose money. All cars lose money. You can keep it forever, or you can sell it in a few years. If you have a house and you've got stuff already kind of set up for you, your kids, or family, or whatever, or you just want to reboot. So, yeah, after the last autocross, it had me rethink all the tires I've purchased, which is quite a lot, and so we're going to try and go through that. But not with me driving in traffic. I'll wait till I get home. Yeah, so when it comes to tires for your Porsche, there's a few things I want to focus on. One is it's not how many miles the tires have on them. They go bad over time. And if you live like where I live, where it gets humid and dry, the tires can dry out. And the higher the performance of the tire, the less time they're good on your car. Like if you had all seasons, which don't offer you the same level of performance on the car, and they have a little bit of a higher tread wear, and they tend to last a little longer, and they do pretty good in the rain or maybe the snow, you might get it, an extra 2,000 or 3,000 miles out of the tires, extra 10%. So ideally, you'd want the tires in a Porsche, if you don't track it, to last you about 19 to 20,000 miles. If you're a little heavy on the gas, well, then the rears might only last 14 or 15. But the fronts, and if you drive moderately, should get about 20,000 miles on the set of tires. If you're getting a higher performance tire, like the summer performance tires, they won't last as long, so maybe you get 18,000 miles out of it. And you can get even less if you're, like I said, heavy on the gas. Now, when I go to the Porsche Club, I look at a lot of the people's tires. I know I'm weird like that. And I look at the dates and I'm like, dude, your tires are 7 years old, 6 years old, 5 years old. If you have a set of Michelin Sport Cup 2s, the really good performance tires that are made like just for street and track, the high performance summer tires, dude, they're not going to last 4 years. They will get hard. When I had those Bridgestone, so for the 997 I had purchased a set of Bridgestone, are they Potenzas? But they were street and track, so they were super grippy, but when the tires were almost 2 years old, they were getting hard and making noise that they didn't make before, and they would take a while to go driving down the road where they would quiet down and calm down. So that's something a lot of people don't pay attention to. And after the autocross event, I might switch to Michelin tires. I just might do that. I'll have to ruin the tires that are on that white car first. I'll take it autocrossing. There's probably 1 or 2 more events this year, and I'll just have fun, or maybe I'll have to figure out how to wear those tires down. Or I need to purchase another set of rims that I can put some Michelin cups on because I like winning when it goes to the autocross. The one time they were giving out gifts, which is this last one, they were giving out things. Because I ran the red car, I didn't get the times for the red car. My timesheet was for the white car, so I was sliding in the white car, and they didn't recognize it officially because it wasn't officially entered. So someone who was much slower than me won second place and third place. The first place guy, he won, dominated. Adrian. Goddamn Adrian. Oh, and I've been trying to buy a used Porsche, and I'm very entertained. So I looked at 3 Boxsters recently. 3 first gen 986 Boxsters. 2 of them were .2s. Now, actually all of them are .2s. So I'm trying to buy an 02, 03, or 04 Boxster. I've been trying. 2 of them have the exact same story. How long have you owned the car? Oh, a couple months. How did you get the car? Oh, my friend from the military was moving off island and didn't want to pay to ship the car. So I bought it from him, and I don't want to pay to fix it, so I'm selling it. Great. That's like not the car I want to buy, and they're asking for a premium. And both of them, actually, the cars look nice. Straight bodies, paint blemishes on the plastic bumpers, lots of interior scuffs, which is weird. And yeah. The last one I looked at was really neat, but I don't think it's going to happen. The guy wants too much money for it, and it has, like, the top doesn't work, the top isn't clear. It's just, the guy's bought it 4 years ago, paid 10 grand for it, and hasn't done anything with it. And I'm like, oh my God. And when I was talking to people about the top, I do not want to spend $4,000 or $5,000 on an $8,000 car. I just can't. The fruit, and it's a good day, man. Worked, made some extra money, forced myself to get up and get in the cars. Tomorrow's a little car meet. It's gonna be good, man. Hope you're having a good time. Sometimes. Whoops. Hear the birds? Oh my God. Sunset time, the birds argue. They fight every night. Oh, I washed the car. It was so dirty because it was raining in the autocross. And something sad happened tonight. I was scooting around, enjoying the car, trying to get it hot, and saw this old man in a little Tesla. I didn't think anything of it. I said, man, that's an old man in a little Tesla. And it was one of the little Model 3s, but it had the red trim, so I think it was the fast one. And he punched it, and I go to chase him down a little, and I couldn't. And I was shocked. So then at the next light we stopped, but I was behind him, and he took off again, so I hesitated, and then I jumped on it, and I couldn't catch him. Damn, Model 3 is too fast. I think the Model 3 is faster than this car, 0 to 60. Might end up with the same quarter-mile time, but I couldn't catch him. So sad. I'm not gonna sell the car over it. That's just too nice of a car. And in 6 years, when he's having to put a new battery in his Tesla, and this car's just barely broken in. That's what happens in the rain.